book we read was The Emperor of All Maladies, written by Siddhartha Mukherjee. Mukherjee was born in New Delhi, India, and he attended St. Columba's School in 1988. There he earned the Sword of Honor, and after attending St. Columba's School, he went and attended Stanford University, where he majored in biology, and after this he won a scholarship to go to the Oxford University in England, and he got his PhD in immunology, and then he concluded his educational career at Harvard, where he finally got his MD, and in 2010 he wrote the book Emperor of All Maladies that we read, and this was published by Simon & Schuster and details the diagnosis and treatment of cancers from ancient Egypt to modern day chemotherapy.
The diagnosis of cancer, not the disease, but the mere stigma of its presence, becomes a death sentence for Rusinoff. The illness strips him of his identity, it dresses him in a patient's smock. A tragiconomically cruel costume, no less blighting than a prisoner's jumpsuit, and assumes absolute control of his actions.
The Emperor of All Maladies gives objective views and historical facts about cancer in its various forms, and also details all of the major discoveries in medical history and research related to finding a cure for the disease. The author also reveals personal insights and opinions about various practices, discoveries, and events in the world of cancer. There are times when the tone is much more personal, like when the author describes his first encounter with Carla Reed. The author follows Carla's journey throughout the book, ending with the fact that she is still in remission 5 years after her last treatment. In the world of cancer, this is as close to a cure as one can get. Modern medicine is one of the themes in the story. The word modern must be applied to the stories as they are told, as each treatment builds on what went before. The majority of the book focuses on different types of leukemia and includes its discovery, plus initial diagnosis, and how each doctor and scientist builds upon the works of those that had gone before. The book also discusses how and why many of those researchers had to go back to the beginning to try to understand cancer in order to find a cure or at least a suitable treatment. The book is comprehensive and well written, threading stories with medical facts.
What did you think of The Emperor of All Maladies?
I thought that the book was a very interesting read because it tells a very intellectual story of the history of cancer and its treatments, and it also uses a lot of personal anecdotes to make the story more relatable. So I think it was an interesting book to read.
Awesome. Who would you recommend this novel to?
I would recommend it to people who like cancer and biology and are interested in that sort of thing, because it is a rather dense read. So if you don't like it, then don't read that.
Okay, and on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give this book?
I would give it a 7.5 because it was interesting, but again, very dense.
Thank you.